Jack's Peak is approximately 530 acres in size. It's a pretty large park for it being so close to the city. It's a beautiful park. Jack's Peak is really unique compared to the other parks in the county because this is the park that's closest to the Monterey area. It's all pine trees, Monterey pines exclusively in this park. If you walk around, you see pine needles down on the ground. It's just very scenic and beautiful, and it overlooks the ocean. You get the nice coastal breeze here. It's one of my favorite parks in the county. This park has a lot to offer the outdoor enthusiasts. The weather is nice and it's shaded more by trees. It has over 8.5 miles of hiking trails here and horse trails as well. Mostly all the trails here are pretty accessible for everyone. There are some hills, but they're mostly just rolling slightly hills, but most of them are all pretty easy trails here, unless you start at the bottom. Obviously you can climb up the mountain to get to it, but if you're up here at the parking lot, it's pretty intermediate, I would say, here. Usually the Earl Mosier Trail or the Skyline Self-Guided Nature Trail is a popular one here, and I can take you out there and show you some of that, and the views are beautiful out there. That's why people take it a lot. I think some people, what they really like about it is it's totally natural. We don't really do anything here. We just try to keep the natural scenery. Of course, if a tree falls, we clear it and stuff like that, but we don't go and develop it like other things out in the world it is today. It's just pretty much a natural setting, and I think people really enjoy that here. I was talking to one person. They came over here to, they heard from the San Jose area about a woodpecker, and they came here to look for it, and they thought it was nesting here and some other birds. That was last year I heard that story from a gentleman. So some people come out here just to, like I said earlier, look at the views as well as look at the native habitat that's here in the park. So yeah, we're on the self-guided nature trail at the edge of the west end parking lot. It's the first trail right next to the parking lot, so it's easily accessible. And we'll come up to the first post for the self-guided trail, and it's a little card on it, and it tells you a description of what you're seeing. And they're marked in order by numbers. So the first one is number 1, obviously. And it just a brief description. It talks about the walk, where you're going, and the plants. And there's pictures to look at it when you're talking to see what you see against the pictures. So yeah, we can continue on. This is going to be, I don't know, approximately 100 yards to the next station. So it's a little bit of a hike, but it's pretty gradual. It's not too steep, so most people can make it. There's a lot of people that are older that come out here to enjoy it. And our maintenance guys along the way put little chairs for people can sit, which is pretty cool, out of a tree that fell. So that's pretty cool, just using the native habitat to put stuff in. If you look off to the right, you can see Monterey off there. You can see the bay and Pacific Grove. And then right up here is the next station, about 100 feet up. All right. So here's the next station. It overlooks, like I said, the bay, Monterey, and the wharf off to your right in front of you here. A beautiful view. If you come out to Jack's Peak, you can see views like this and enjoy a nice hike with your family. And this board right here below you talks about what you can be looking at out in front of you, which is pretty nice. Talks about Canyon Row, the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and different landmarks out in front of you. After this station that's overlooking the bay here, if you continue behind me down the trail, it takes you to other stations to read the cards and look at views, and then eventually you'll be at an area that will overlook Carmel Valley, and it has a bench, and then it'll loop around throughout other stations. It'll take you back to the parking lot, and that's about a mile total, so it's not that bad of a hike. And as you can see, there's benches in between to stop and rest, and beautiful views. So come out and enjoy Jack's Peak and support Monterey County Parks Department. The other things it offers here on the east end of the park, we have barbecue areas. We have pedestal barbecues. There's about 15 on the east end here where you can enjoy the barbecue area here with your family and enjoy a picnic in the park. And then right here at the head of is a trailhead for Earl Mosher Trail, so pretty close to the parking lot is trail access. So that's a good point to come out and enjoy the park here at the east end. There is one reservable area here at Jack's Peak County Park, which is called the Monterey Pines Group Area. It's a very private group area. You'll have your own parking area there, your own restrooms, your own water, your own barbecue pit, and your own personal tables, which is really nice when you're having a get together with your family. It's just for you guys and no one else will bother you there. So that's a really nice feature there for just a small amount of money. Over here, I would say we get a different amount of people for hiking. This is more hiking related, this park. People are coming here exclusively for hiking and enjoying the environment and the views, not just a barbecue here. Toro is more of a barbecue place to interact with the family and play on the grass. Here, like I said, it's more natural setting, so there's no real grass here. It's just more natural on the grounds, pine needles and stuff like that. So people are coming here to admire the scenery, the views, and what actually the habitat has to offer them here at the Monterey side of the mountain here at Jack's Peak County Park.